My name is Renil Victor Prism A. Cruz, humbled and honored to be the first ever summa cum laude in the history of BPSU main campus. Since the announcement, people have been asking me how I did it. Well, I'm going to tell you the secret. I have a superpower. And let me tell you the story. When I was a kid, I was very colorful. I was loud, I had no fears, and it felt like anything was possible. When I became a teenager, I started being silent, observant, as I realized how judgmental the world is that we are living in. I felt like I needed to hide myself, to protect myself. To survive, I had to fit in. Suddenly, everything was black and white, and with that, I lived my high school years unhappy. I became depressed, and I had to stop my education for a year. That time, I started reconnecting with myself. I thought about the little kid that I used to be, loud, colorful, and unafraid. And I wondered, where did that kid go? Then I realized I always had her in me, locked away because the world said I was too much. So, on my 18th birthday, I made a promise to myself. Never again will I make myself smaller just to make others comfortable. Never again will I hide who I truly am. Little by little, I started unlocking the colors again. I grew my hair. I started dressing the way I wanted. I spoke my mind. I stopped asking for permission to exist. When I entered college, I started showing the world the real me. And that is when my superpower started working. Because when you love yourself for exactly who you are, the world starts to open up. When I became the princess my little self has always dreamed of, it felt like I could do anything. I became comfortable to show up in class. I became confident in speaking up in recitations. And the more colorful I was, the more creative I became. Then eventually, I started getting good grades. Now, I am a summa cum laude. This is how I got here, by embracing my true self. So yes, my superpower is my queerness, and I had it all along. My queerness taught me to live in a world that wasn't built for me and still find joy. It gave me the courage to take up space even when the world told me to tone it down. It taught me empathy. When you've been judged for simply existing, you learn to never judge others and be kind. It gave me perspective to see beauty where others only saw different. My queerness is not a weakness. It's not a flaw. It is my strength. It is my power. And I stand here today as a living proof that with the queerness, with the gayness inside of me, I shine so bright because I am who I am and no one can take it away from me. Andito ako dahil bakla ako. And here is the thing. You have a superpower too. It can be the very thing that makes you different. The part of yourself that you've been told is too much, that's the thing that can make you unstoppable if you let it. That's not a flaw, that's your edge. And when you stop hiding yourself, you stop limiting yourself. Every single one of us in this room has something unique that we bring to the world. And today proves that whatever your superpower is, whether it's your kindness, your creativity, your boldness, or your queerness like me, it can take you far. So hold on to it. I know it's not always easy. Even now, I walk into spaces where people look at me with confusion or even hatred, but I keep showing up, not just for myself, but for everyone who's ever felt like they had to make themselves smaller just to be accepted. So, to my fellow graduates, please take your superpower with you. Use it to build a world that is kinder, fairer, and braver. Let's leave behind the broken systems and toxic cultures. The change begins with us. Let us love more, empathize more, and accept more. Let no gender, no race, no skin color, no way of dressing or living ever stop you from loving. Today, I share this stage with my fellow LGBTQIA+ community. I hope this moment encourages you that we can be loud and proud. Our queerness is what makes us special, and no one can take it away from us. We don't need to ask for acceptance just to exist. We have always existed. We are human, we are real, and we are here to take up space. Once again, I am Renelle Victor Prism A. Cruz, the first ever summa cum laude of BPSU Main Campus and Class of 2025's valedictorian. Not just an individual achievement, but proof of what is possible when we are seen, accepted, and celebrated. Thank you for your time, and a big, big, big congratulations to all of us.